Have you ever thought about how small choices can completely change your relationships? Maybe you think you've already got it all figured out, but what if I told you Proverbs 27 holds secrets so powerful they could turn your social life upside down? Sounds exaggerated? It's not. These lessons don't just challenge the way you see friendships. They reveal uncomfortable truths about what's sabotaging your most important connections. Imagine cultivating true friendships that challenge you, managing your present wisely to ensure a stable future, or even learning to live without the false security of tomorrow. It seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? But that's exactly what makes these lessons so revolutionary. And the best part? You don't need to be a scholar to apply them. Ready to discover how centuries-old wisdom can transform your relationships today? Lesson 1. Value true friendships. True friends are like iron sharpening iron. As Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Think of that one friend who pushes you to be better, who doesn't shy away from telling you the truth, even when it stings. These are the friendships worth investing in. For example, set aside time for meaningful conversations or activities that strengthen your bond. Attend a Bible study together, join a book club, or even go for a simple walk and talk. The key is intentionality. Cultivating such friendships means being just as supportive and challenging in return. Imagine how different your life could look with a circle of friends who inspire you to grow emotionally and spiritually. Surround yourself with these people and cherish them. Speaking of planning for the future, how are you preparing today for what lies ahead? Lesson 2. Plan the future wisely. Proverbs 27 verse 23 teaches us to be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds. This advice goes beyond tending sheep. It's about managing what you have now to secure a stable future. Think of your flocks as your finances, relationships, or health. Regularly review and nurture these areas, whether by creating a budget, deepening your relationships, or scheduling regular health checkups. Planning wisely also means aligning your actions with your long-term goals. Write down your priorities, break them into small, actionable steps, and start today. For instance, if you aim for financial stability, begin with a simple savings plan or invest in learning a skill that could boost your income. But while planning is essential, don't let tomorrow's uncertainty paralyze your actions today. After all, no one truly knows what tomorrow holds. Lesson 3. Avoid overconfidence in tomorrow. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring. Warns Proverbs 27 verse 1. Life is unpredictable, and while it's wise to prepare, living in the present is even more crucial. Imagine delaying an important decision or conversation, waiting for the perfect moment that might never come. What opportunities are you missing today because you're banking on tomorrow? Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the future. It's about balancing preparation with action. Start by taking small, meaningful steps to have that conversation, pursue that opportunity, or make that apology. Gratitude and mindfulness can help you focus on today's blessings while being ready for life's surprises. Speaking of readiness, how do we handle constructive criticism along the way? Lesson 4. Learn from constructive criticism. Better is open rebuke than hidden love, says Proverbs 27 verse 5. Constructive criticism is like bitter medicine, unpleasant but often necessary. Think about someone who cares enough to give you honest feedback. Instead of resisting, embrace it. For instance, when a mentor points out areas for improvement, use it as a springboard for growth. Learning from criticism requires humility and reflection. Keep a journal to record valuable feedback and the steps you've taken to improve. This not only tracks your progress but also shifts your mindset towards seeing critiques as opportunities. With this attitude, you'll soon realize that wisdom isn't about appearances but about substance. So, how do we focus on inner character over external allure? Lesson 5. Don't envy appearances. Proverbs 27 verse 19 teaches, as water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. In a world obsessed with outward beauty and curated social media lives, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters: your character. Instead of comparing yourself to filtered images, focus on becoming someone of integrity and kindness. Practical steps? volunteer in your community, commit to acts of kindness, or simply be honest in your daily interactions. True value comes from within, not from fleeting appearances. And as you cultivate this inner strength, remember that humility plays a key role in your journey toward greatness. Lesson 6. Cultivate humility. Let someone else praise you, and not your own mouth, says Proverbs 27 verse 2. Humility is a quiet strength that earns respect without demanding it. Think of a leader you admire, likely someone whose actions, not words, command admiration. Follow their example by focusing on service and self-improvement instead of seeking validation. Start practicing humility by recognizing others' contributions, offering sincere compliments, and staying grounded in your achievements. Instead of boasting about success, let your work speak for itself. But beware, pride has a sneaky way of creeping in. Let's explore how to recognize and overcome it. Lesson 7. Recognize the dangers of pride. Pride can weigh us down like a heavy stone, as Proverbs 27 verse 3 warns. It blinds us to others' perspectives and creates unnecessary conflicts. How often do we insist on being right, only to damage relationships in the process? Letting go of pride doesn't mean being a doormat. It means choosing wisdom over impulsiveness. Practice self-awareness by pausing before reacting. When tensions rise, ask yourself, is this worth the cost? By staying calm and open to correction, you can avoid unnecessary stress and foster healthier interactions. Speaking of growth, let's see how surrounding yourself with the right people can sharpen your character. Lesson 8. Surround yourself with people who challenge you. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27 verse 17. True friends don't just agree with you, they help you grow. Think of a friend who pushes you to be better. They're priceless. Strengthen these connections by engaging in meaningful activities together, like a Bible study or a shared passion project. Actively seek relationships that encourage mutual growth. Be the friend who uplifts and challenges others as well. When you do, you'll find your circle becoming a source of wisdom and strength. And speaking of strength, how are you managing the resources you've been given? Lesson 9. Manage your resources wisely. Proverbs 27 verse 23 advises, be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Managing your resources, whether financial, relational, or spiritual, requires consistent effort. Check in regularly with your priorities. Are you saving enough? Investing in your health? Building meaningful relationships? Practical actions could include creating a monthly budget, scheduling family time, or pursuing personal development. These small steps today can lead to big results tomorrow. But don't forget to pair wise management with readiness for life's surprises. After all, the future is unpredictable. Lesson 10. Live in the present while preparing for tomorrow. Do not boast about tomorrow. Proverbs 27 verse 1 reminds us to balance preparation with living fully in the present. Take steps today to secure your future, like setting aside savings or learning a new skill. At the same time, don't postpone life's joys. Spend time with loved ones, express gratitude, and seize opportunities now. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the future. It's about finding harmony. By focusing on today while staying prepared for what's ahead, you can walk the path of wisdom. So, how can these lessons transform not just your relationships but your entire life? And now the choice is yours. Will these lessons be just words, or will they shape your life? What will you do today to deepen your friendships, manage your resources, and live with purpose? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's continue this journey together. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. There's so much more to discover. Let's build a life of wisdom and transformation, one lesson at a time.